Hey, what's up? It's Bon. Let's talk about Mass Effect. So, okay. So, this is going to be a peak. Oh my God, in 7 Day, please come and give me something to make videos about for the next year. This is going to be the peak video of that, okay? On the EA app, they changed the logos just a little bit, and I'm gonna talk about it. Let's jump into it. So we have a subreddit post that someone pointed out a change, which I genuinely think it's at least interesting. And if you look closely here, I'm gonna scroll down just a little bit. You have the OG Mass Effect logo. This is the same. I don't believe this has changed. Then you have Mass Effect 2 and 3. And what is interesting about it is, if I even zoom in a little bit here, is that the 2 and 3 logos are different. And what's different about them is that the background of them used to be red, and then the number was white. Yes, this is not a big deal. I'm sure they just had an intern who was bored, and they're like, "Hey, can I redesign the logos for the OG games for one app?" And they were probably like, "Yeah, sure, go nuts, Billy. Why not? Go ahead and do that. It's not gonna hurt anything." So I'm gonna show on the screen right now what the OG logos look like. As you see, they are exactly the same, basically, just with the red background and the white font. If you look over on Steam, the logos are still the same as they used to be there, or at least the branding is. I don't know. Like I said, this is peak. Oh my God, we need more info to talk about kind of stuff. But it is interesting. It's like, I responded to the OP on that subreddit post. They're like, "Oh, I don't think it's any big deal." And I said, it probably isn't. It's probably nothing significant at all, but it's probably something. And it probably is. Like, I wonder if they are going to do some kind of like rebrand or something like that. I believe it does match the Andromeda branding a little better if you look at it on the EA store. I don't know. It's just odd. It's weird for them, and the reason it is odd, and the reason I think it's at least interesting to do a quick, 4 or 5 minute video about, is that I'm sure the process to do this isn't simple, because nothing in giant corporations is simple, with bureaucracies and branding teams and marketing teams and legal teams. And I bet when they changed this logo, it probably had to go through and go in front of way more people than it ever should. It probably a silly number of things. And that's why whenever a tiny little change like this happens, if you're someone like me who is looking to make any kind of content that may even be slightly interesting, this stuff, it perks your interest, because you have to appreciate the number of steps they would have had to go through to have someone make these logos and get them posted onto the EA app. Again, I don't think there's anything significant about this. It is likely that it's no big deal, but it's probably not nothing. So I don't know. Let me know if you noticed this before, what you think about it. If you have any wild speculation for what it could mean. Maybe they're working on branding right now for the next game, and maybe that is causing them to work on the branding for the whole franchise in preparation for that. Maybe the logo or the subtitle or whatever for the next game is going to have this like all white branding, and they've decided to preemptively do that for the whole series. Notably, they didn't change the Legendary Edition branding as far as I can tell. Hey, this is future me. I'm actually wrong about the Mass Effect Legendary Edition on the EA app. It was changed. It has a white background on the Legendary Edition text, which before, if you look everywhere else, it's red. So again, I don't know, but I wanted to correct myself. on EA app, and if they have, let me know down in the comments. And the Andromeda logo didn't change at all, so I don't know. Don't kill me over a video like this. I just think it's interesting to bring up and maybe chat a little bit about down in the comments or over on my Discord in the Mass Effect conversation room. So that's what I have for this one. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video if you did. Like I said before, leave a comment down below or just say hello. I'm Bon all over the place. Check out my podcast, The Echo Cast, all podcast platforms and on here. If you want to support my content, check out the links down in the description, and or check out patreon.com/BonDiesel. For as little as $1 you can support me. That's all I have for this one, so until next time.